Post 2 live stream. Fargo Post 2 Jets against the Fargo Post 2 Bombers. Ethan Ibach, the pitcher. Landon Hale is the batter. It's the shortstop today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot. Ryan Ortez calling it. Get the first out of the game. Then F3. So the infield for the Jets is Ethan Ibach is the pitcher. Brody Rourke, the catcher. Ryan Ortez is first base. Augie Egan second. Third base is Andy Hansen. Shortstop, Anthony Erickson. First pitch strike. Jonah DeYoung is the batter. He's the third baseman. A little outside. The outfielders, left field Alex Such, center field Michael Grensteiner, and right field Lincoln Divert. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jonah DeYoung. It's a foul ball. So last 2 games of the regular season for both teams. The first game counts, the second one doesn't. So the first one, the big game, a little high. So it's senior night for the Jets. And then the teams will be off playing in the East Tournament this week over in Castleton. Ethan Ibach, nice outside pitch. So that's 2 outs. So that'll bring up the designated hitter, number 13, Seth Egan. His brother Ozzy plays second base for the Jets. See if he'll test him out here in the first inning. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ibach deals, fouled it back, just missed. Right back at the netting, right by us. Great crowd out here at Jack Williams tonight. If you're near, come on out, hang out with us. It's a beautiful night, a little bit cooler than some of the other nights we've had out here recently. There's a shot. Base hit. First man on for the Bombers with 2 outs. A little bit of wind blowing out towards center field. Not too smoky today. It has been the last couple days here in Fargo, but not tonight. So that brings up number 7, the pitcher, Quinn Miller. So Ethan Ibach, pitcher for the Jets. 2 outs. Seth Egan on first. A little outside, wild pitch. Seth will run down to second base, man in scoring position. A good crowd tonight. 2 Fargo teams playing against each other, 2 Post 2 teams playing against each other. First game, an important game for seeding in the East Tournament. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. A little high. So senior night for the Jets. Be 4 seniors. They'll announce in between games. There's a shot over to Anthony Erickson at shortstop across the field. Got him. Good speed by Miller. Got down the line fast. It was a 6-3 in the books. So the Bombers did get 1 hit. No runs, no errors. The Jets will be up in the bottom of 1. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. So pitcher Quinn Miller for the Bombers. Michael Grensteiner, center fielder for the Jets, up to bat. Umpire moving Anthony Erickson back a little bit before he's warming up. A little outside for the first pitch. So Michael Grensteiner, center fielder, number 4, trying to get things going here for the Jets. It's a shot over to third baseman. Got him. Was playing in pretty far. DeYoung expecting possibly a bunt. Got a nice easy hit right to him. So 5-3 in the books. Brings up the shortstop, Anthony Erickson. There's a strike. Anthony Erickson, one of the seniors, shortstop for the Jets. Strike. So 2 quick strikes. Nice outside pitch by Miller. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It's a shot back over to third base. Got it measured. Got him. Nice scoop by the first baseman, Stein. So DeYoung to Stein, both outs. 5-3. For all of you at home keeping book. So that brings up the first baseman, Ryan Ortez. He was missing last week. Happy to have him back. Good glove at first base, good batter. Number 3 bat for the Jets. There's a nice pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitcher Miller mixing it up well. Keeping the batters off a little bit. Strike, nice pitch. Another one inside. Throwing hard. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ryan Ortez trying to make something happen here. Fly ball out to the center fielder. Has it measured, got him. Gephardt pulled that one in, F8. So that'll do it for the Jets. No runs, no hits, no errors. The Bombers will be back up. The top of 2, we'll be back with you in 30 seconds. Back with you. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Tell your family and friends we're out here. 2 games tonight. One that just started, a little bit of a delay because there was a little carryover from the game right before ours. Was the Fargo Post 2 Flyers against Jamestown, so that game went a little bit longer. So now it's the Jets against the Bombers. There's a shot up the middle, base hit. That was Hunter Geary, left fielder. Nice base hit right up the middle. So that'll bring up number 21, first baseman, Hudson Stein. Had a nice scoop in the Second out, last inning. A little high. Gary got way off the bag at first at that time. Lots of signs coming from Coach Joey over there on third base. Throw over. No problem. Gary back in time. Ryan Ortez, the first baseman for the Jets. Ethan Ibach, the pitcher. Ball gets away from Rorik. That'll be a pass ball, and Rorik so 2 balls, no strikes. Runner in scoring position is Hunter Gary. Stein is the batter. Bunt attempt, he's got it down. Nice bunt attempt. Ortez over to Egan, got him. So they do get the out. Stein does his job. Gary ends up over at third base. Little small ball by the Bombers. Nice bunt. Jets did their job there. Ozzie got over to first base, made the throw to him. He's a number 11, the right fielder, Joey Yeager. A little outside from Ibach. So 1 out for the Bombers. Top of 2. Outside. So the Big East tournament coming up this week. 4 of the teams will get a bye in the first round. The other 8 teams will battle it out. So the teams that don't win in the first round, they'll be out. So a lot of excitement over the first game in the tournament. The first games, I should say. There'll be 4 of them. That's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Tournaments in Castleton, and then the 4 survivors from the East will play in Kindred the week after. It's a foul ball. The batter Gary had to jump out of the way on that one. That brings it to a full count with 1 out. Big at bat here early in the game. The man standing on third base. Ibach against Yeager. It's a foul ball. Ryan Ortez. Big out. That's 2 outs. Ryan Ortez calls everyone off. Again, nice to see him back. He was out last week. He's also a musician, so he was doing some music stuff last week, so team's happy to have him back. So that brings up the center fielder, number 2, Carter Gephardt. A lefty. It's a shot over to Anthony Erickson at shortstop. Across the field. Got him. 6-3. Nice job by Anthony Erickson to Ryan Ortez. That'll be it for the Bombers at top of 2. So the Bombers did get a hit. The first man up. Got him stranded at third base. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors for the Bombers at top of 2. Jets will be batting at the bottom of 2. Be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Ozzie Egan up. Hot smash over to the second baseman. Got him. One pitch, one out. Ozzie being aggressive. Quinn Miller throwing the ball well. Was aggressive on that first strike. So that brings up Jake Kennedy. Jake is the designated hitter for the Jets. There's a strike. So Brigham in as a second baseman there. Throw over to Stein on that first out. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Jake Kennedy, designated hitter. Does some pitching, plays third base a little bit. Pitch from Miller. Ball, staying alive. Nice pitch by Miller. Just got a little piece of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. No hits yet for the Jets. Jake trying to be the first one. Shot over towards DeYoung. Ball. So Miller against Kennedy. First batter for the Jets. Fouled it off. First batter, bottom of 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a shot over to Hale. Throws it across. Good scoop. Good scoop by Stein. 6-3. Kennedy is out. So that brings up number 17, third baseman Andy Hansen. So the Bombers infield. It's a pitcher, Miller. Beckham is the catcher. There's the foul ball. Stein is the first base. Brigham in second. DeYoung third. Hale is the shortstop. Geary left. Gephardt center. Jagger right. And the designated hitter is Egan for the Bombers. So Andy Hansen. Strike, inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. So there's actually 2 outs. I said Kennedy was the first out. Actually, Ozzie Egan got out with the first pitch. It was a 4-3, got him out. And Jake Kennedy got out, and Andy Hansen just struck out. So a quick inning, quick work for the Bombers. So that'll do it for the Jets. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bombers will be coming up at top of 3. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. This is number 1, the second baseman, Brigham in. Ibach deals, a little outside, 2 balls. There's a shot over to Anthony Erickson's got to have to make a good play across the field. Got him. Nice throw. Had to cover a lot of ground there for that one. Had to cover 5-6 steps. Nice play. Anthony Erickson. Nice 6-4 put out. A lot of speed there by Brigham in. Brings up the leadoff batter for the Bombers. Number 8, the shortstop, Landon Hale. Nice pitch by Ibach there. A little movement. Top part of the strike zone. Outside, trying to mix it up a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Ibach against Hale. It's a shot, foul ball, right side, out of play. In the Jets dugout over there, players jumping out of the way. Bunch of fans running after the ball. Great crowd out here tonight at Jack Williams if you're near. Great way to end your Sunday here watching some baseball. A little outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Yeah, this is one of the better crowds that we've seen here this year. 2 post 2 teams playing against each other. It's a big game. A little low, a little outside. Still make it a full count. Ibach up to 36 pitches. It's a shot. Yeah. Erickson gets it, but there's no way he's going to get him out. One got by Andy Hansen, and Erickson doing a great job over there. A lot of range. Moved real well. Wasn't going to get Hale flying down the line there. So Wisely doesn't throw it across. Saved possibly a double there. So Alex Such disappeared on us for a little bit there. He's back in left field there, so they have to hold up just a little bit. Number 10, the third baseman, Jonah DeYoung, is up. Made a few defensive plays already. Throw over. Safe. Ibach over to Ortez, keeping Hale on. So the left fielder, Such disappeared. He's back. Happy to see him back there again. Joking, we're not sure what he went. Maybe he went to grab a ball. Maybe somebody lost the ball out there. There's a ball. It goes up. Oh, it goes foul. That was an interesting ball. He hit it, and I'm not sure if it seemed like it went off the plate. Or I'm not sure what happened there, but it had a weird spin to it. Andy Hansen just let it go, which in the end was wise because he wasn't going to get DeYoung at first, and he wasn't going to get Hale at second, so let it go foul. So it all worked out for the Jets on that one. Yeah, I didn't see how it came off. It must have hit in front of the plate and then just kind of twisted and turned over there. That is a strike, so no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Throw over to Ortez. Hale back. A little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Paying a lot of attention to Hale over there. Coach Joey sending in lots of signs there from third base coach. It's a shot over to Anthony Erickson. He's going to go for 2. Got 1. Going across. Got him. What a play. That was close. 6-4-3. Nice double play there, Anthony Erickson. It looked like he was going to get the first one. Ozzie Egan fires it across to Ortez and gets him. So big double play for the Jets. So the Bombers had another hit. So all 3 innings they've had a runner on. So far haven't gotten any of them in. So midway through the third, no score for either team. The Jets will be up. The bottom of 3. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Tell everyone we're out here. 2 games tonight. Bombers, Jets. Lincoln Dybert is the batter for the Jets. Playing right field tonight. His dad, Josh Dybert, one of the Post 2 alum, early 90s. Lincoln carrying on the tradition. There's a strike. That's what we say up here. Fargo Post 2, living the tradition. A lot of great tradition up here. Jack Williams. A lot of great players over the years. Strike. Got him. Nice pitching by Miller. Had Dybert guessing. I'll bring up the catcher, number 25, Brody Rourke. Rourke trying to get the first hit of the game here for the Jets. It's a shot. Center fielder on his horse. Makes the catch. Oh, dropped it. Couldn't get it. So Gephardt got on his horse, went running, had to run a long ways. Couldn't quite pull that one in. So that'll be the first hit for the Jets. Give him a hit on the long run. Gephardt would have made that catch. It would have been a nice one. So, going to give him the hit. Nice job for Brody Rourke. Brings up Alex Such, left fielder. A lot of speed. My guess is bunt. DeYoung thinking the same thing, coming in a little bit. Jets and Bombers obviously know each other real well. And I'm totally wrong. He swings away. Alex is such a great bunter too. Another reason why I thought he might do it, because he bunts for hits, not just a sacrifice bunt. He's a good bunter, so it's part of his thing. He gets hits with bunts. It's a shot right up the middle to the second baseman. He got the first out. They don't throw it over. Such was flying down the line. I don't think they would have got him anyway. So Brigham does a good job. 4-6 out. That makes 2 outs. Alex Such on with the fielder's choice. First base. The batter, the center fielder, number 4, Michael Grensteiner. Trying to get his team going, trying to get somebody in scoring position. 2 outs. Throw over to Such. Such gets back in time. Miller over to Stein. Coach Boutain sending in the signs. We send Alex Such to steal right here on the first pitch. No, not the first one. Outside. Called the strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Miller doing a good job mixing up his pitches. Such off the bag, ways. There's a shot over to the shortstop. Big hop, Grensteiner fast, he's safe. It was a big hop. Hale had to wait a second for it. Benefited from a big hop off of the grass infield there. Good hustle down the line. So that put 2 men on. 2 hits for the Jets. So Such a second, Grensteiner at first. Anthony Erickson, the shortstop, lots of plays defensively here today. Hoping for that big hit here offensively. 0 for 1. There's a shot out to left field. Geary's got it, measured. Nice swing by Anthony Erickson. Geary was playing way back. Some teams this year have played pretty shallow left field. Not Geary. He knows Erickson well. He's played with him on South High baseball, so gave him a lot of respect, and rightfully so. Got him on a fly ball. So F7 to close out the bottom of 3 for the Jets. So they did get a couple of hits, got a couple base runners stranded. So after 3 complete, no runs. We'll be back with you at the top of 4. The Bombers batting in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Seth Egan up to bat. The first hit for the Bombers in the first. Thanks for all of you out there listening. A little outside. So some of the fans, I can hear some of the music playing here in Jack Williams. If you think it's great music, let us know. If you're not so sure, we'll let Patrick, the music man, know. 2 balls, 1 strike to Seth Egan. Is it, oh, sorry, 3-0. Sorry, 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Seth Egan playing for the Bombers. Ozzie Egan plays for the Jets. He's a second baseman, so Ozzie's hoping that Seth will hit it right over to him. Instead, he hits it out to Alex Such out in left field. Alex didn't have to take too many steps there, had him scouted pretty well. So that's a first out for the Bombers. That brings up the pitcher, number 7, Quinn Miller. Quinn doing a nice job pitching. A little outside by Ibach. Ibach up to 43 pitches. Miller, foul ball. Brody Rourke thinks he hasn't measured. Couldn't bring it in. Had a chance at it. It was too far away for Andy Hansen to get to, so Brody took a try, couldn't get that one. So that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. So Miller 0 for 1. There's a strike. Nice pitch by Ibach outside a little bit. A little high. High part of the strike zone, I should say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Comes back inside. Trying to mix up his location a little bit there. There's a shot out to right field. Nice base hit for Miller. That brings up the left fielder, Hunter Gary. Hunter made one of the outs for the Bombers last inning. A little inside, a little high. So Gary's 1 for 1. Miller's at first base, being held on by Ortez. Miller getting way off the bag now. I'll throw over. That was Ibach's C move. Wasn't trying too hard to get him out there, just making sure he gets back to first base. We'll see if he'll throw over. Oh, pitch, a little high. So Miller doing his job, getting off the bag a little bit, getting the attention of the pitcher and first baseman, taking another step off here. Timeout by Gary. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. That's a good pitch. Shot right at Such. Got him. 2 hard balls over to Such to move in a couple of steps. Scouted both those guys real well. Such and Gary played together. South high. So that brings up the first baseman, Hudson Stein. Nice pitch by Ibach. So Miller at first, getting way off the bag. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nice pitch by Ibach. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Ibach at 57 pitches. Trying to slam the door here on the Bombers. Stein swing and a miss. Nice high heat for Ibach. That'll do it for the Bombers. Got another hit. But no runs. So after 4.5, Bombers 0, Jets 0. Jets will be up to bat at the bottom of 4. Be back with you in 30 seconds. Back with you. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Ryan Ortez, the first baseman, up to bat. Shot over to the right fielder. Got him measured. Nice swing. Right fielder had him measured. So right to Jagger. Hit it right at him. So Ozzie Egan is coming up to bat. He's a second baseman. He's warming up in the bullpen. So Ozzie 0 for 1 in the game here today. His brother Seath has gotten a hit, so he's looking for his hit right here, right now, a little inside. Jake Kennedy on deck. Ozzie Egan trying to bring a spark here to the Jets. Hard shot over to Stein. Nice glove. Got him. Took kind of a little different bounce there. Didn't bother Stein one bit. Nice grab. Took it himself. So that's 2 quick outs. Miller only had 34 pitches. Very efficient. Bottom of 4. Jake Kennedy, a designated hitter, up for the Jets. 0 for 1. A little inside. Jake Kennedy a little further inside. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Andy Hansen on deck for the Jets. A little low. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Jake Kennedy walked him on 4 pitches. Uncharacteristic for Miller. Having a good pitching game, mixing it up well. So that'll be a base runner for the Jets. Jake Kennedy a run down to first base. Brings up the third baseman, Andy Hansen. Andy 0 for 1 in the game. There'll be a runner in for Jake Kennedy. Mason Klein. Mason's been out with an injury all season long. I believe he can come back next week if I heard the report correctly. He's a very fast guy. See if I have him stealing right away here. Coach Boutain giving him some signals, giving him some signs. A little outside. Beckham behind the plate. So Andy Hansen the batter. So throw over to Stein. Miller to Stein. Klein back. So Klein hasn't had too many opportunities to be out there. This may be actually his first time running. I don't remember if he's run it earlier this year, but he's stealing. Got him. Nice throw. Nice throw back by Beckham. Got him out. So that'll be it for the Jets. So they stranded, I take that back, they didn't strand anyone. They had no hits. They got a 1 man on with a walk. So after 4 complete, there's no runs for the Bombers, no runs for the Jets. The Bombers will be up to bat and top of 5. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Joey Jagger, right fielder, is the batter. 0 for 1. Ozzie Egan is the new pitcher for the Jets. So 2 quick strikes. We'll give you the book on Ibach here in a second. He moves over to second base, so Egan and Ibach switch spots. Ooh, nice pitch. Wow, Ozzie Egan. Nice pitch there on the 3rd strike. So that's a first out. So that brings out the center fielder, Carter Gephardt. A little high. So for Ibach, 58 pitches, 32 for strikes. Faced 15 batters. Gave up 4 hits. Walked no one. 2 strikeouts. So good pitching for Ibach. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Gephardt. Bouncing ball, Egan, and so he kind of rolled it over to Ortez. Ortez does his job, grabs it, and gets him out. So he just kind of rolled it, just kind of roll over to his buddy Ortez, and worked out great. Ortez, a solid first baseman. So that brings up Brigman, second baseman. Strike. So first pitch strike for Ozzie Egan. A little outside. So bring him in 0 for 1. A little outside. Ozzie, an important reliever for the Jets in the East Tournament last year and in state. Trying to get him going here. He'll be a big part if the Jets want to be successful this year. Shout out to Lincoln Dibert out in right field. 3 up, 3 down for the Bombers in top of 5. So there's still no scoring yet in this game. Jets will be back to bat the bottom of 5. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Third baseman Andy Hansen will get another chance to bat. He was at the... There he gets a shot out to right field. It's down towards right center, I should say. Went in between the center fielder and right fielder. Between Gephardt and Jager. Nice hit there for Andy Hansen. Hung up there just a little bit. That brings up the right fielder, Lincoln Dibert. Dibert 0 for 1. Miller the pitcher. Nice. Oh, but I said nice too soon. Looked like it was going to be fair there, and took a turn and foul ball. So Coach Boutain giving Dibert the bunt sign. Relays in some more signs here. We'll see what he's got for Hansen on first base and Dibert at the bat. Quinn Miller, the pitcher. There we go. He gets that one down. Nice throw over to first. Got him. So Dibert does his job. Moves Hansen over. Miller over to Stein with a 1-3 putout. So Dibert gets the sack bunt in the books. Does his job. Gets a high five and gets knuckles from his teammates. Nice job. Brings up catcher Brody Rourke. Brody Rourke got a hit last time up. A little outside. So Jets, man in scoring position, Andy Hansen. First pitch was the ball. Nice pitch inside, got nice strike. Got him swinging. 1 ball, 1 strike. Confused Rourke a little bit with that pitch. A little outside. Miller mixing it up. Comes inside, goes outside. A few different locations there. Only 46 pitches, so Miller doing his job for the Bombers. Fake throw over to second. Letting Hansen know he's thinking about him a little bit. Brigham holding him on a little bit. There's a shot. Rourke over to DeYoung. Throws it across. Got him. Good job. Looked Hansen back. Took his time. Threw Rourke out. 5-3 put out. DeYoung playing a good third base over there. Gotten quite a few opportunities here in the game. So that brings up the left fielder, number 13, Alex Such. Nice pitch, strike. Alex Such trying to make it happen for the Jets. Andy Hansen will be off flying as soon as there's contact here. Quinn Miller, pitcher. Beckham, the catcher, a little outside. So Alex Such, 1 ball, 1 strike. Puts down the bunt. Miller's going to have a chance at it. Throws him over. Got him. Good strategy. Miller was onto him, though. Got off the mound real fast and got him. Most pitchers probably wouldn't have got that. So good strategy by Such. Couldn't quite pull it off against Miller. So Miller 1-3 put out. So the Jets, they do get 1 hit, and they leave 1 man on second base, Andy Hansen. So after 5 complete, no score. Bombers will be up to bat at top of 6. Be back with you in 30 seconds. you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. This will be the leadoff batter. So number 8, shortstop, Landon Hale. A little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hale 1 for 2. A little outside. So Ozzie Egan, second pitcher in for the Jets. Came in last inning, was a quick one. Hoping to do the same here. Strike, nice pitch inside there. Hale thought about it, decided not to go, and the umpire gave him the strike. It was a nice pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Little high. Little high heat from Ozzie. Hale not going for it. That makes it a full count. Fouled it off. Ozzie working quicker today than normal. Wants the ball, wants to throw. Fired up for this one. Playing against the Bombers, their sister team, plus against his brother. There's a shot over to Anthony Erickson, shortstop. Got him. Hale, nice speed down the line. Erickson fires across to Ortez. 6-3 put out. So I'll bring up number 10, third baseman Jonah DeYoung. Jonah, a lot of activity at third base here in this game. Jets hitting a lot of balls over to him. He's 0 for 2 batting. A little outside. Ozzie Egan, 18 pitches. A little inside. DeYoung trying to get it started for the Bombers. Top of 6. Game seems like it's been going by fast here. Started a little bit late due to another game. There's a hit. Due to another game going over in the first, or I should say, I think it must have been a 3:30 game or 3 o'clock game. So DeYoung does his job. That brings up the designated hitter, number 13, Seth Egan. Seth got a hit. First hit for the Bombers in the first. 1 for 2. Brother against brother, Ozzie Egan against younger brother Seth. So they've talked about this meeting for many times. There's a shot out to center fielder. See if Grensteiner can help Ozzie out. He does. Gets the out. So F8 there. Seth. Nice swing on it. Hit it out to the center fielder. So that brings up number 7, the pitcher, Quinn Miller. Quinn trying to help himself out here. DeYoung at first base. 2 outs. DeYoung getting way off. A little low. So 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Jets trying to get out of here. Go do some batting. There's a nice strike. Little movement from Ozzie Egan. Jets talking some strategy there. I think Anthony Erickson talking to some of the players there. The captain of the infield, Anthony Erickson. That was a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Senior night here tonight for the Jets. Foul ball. Senior night, 4 seniors for the Jets. They'll introduce them in between games. The next game isn't a counter game, but still important. Sister teams playing against each other. Plus getting ready for the East tournament. You want to find some momentum going into the tournament. This is the time you want your team peaking. We always say up here, Fargo Post 2, practice hard all year long to peak at this time. So shot over to, that's down. in between three players, in between Such, Erickson, and Hansen. Nice bit of hitting by Quinn Miller. So I'll bring up the left fielder, number 4, Hunter Geary. So there'll be a runner in. Graydon Olson will be coming in for DeYoung to run. Must have some speed over there. Bringing him in now. Hunter Geary 1 for 2. Last time up, he had a hard ball at Such. Such had him scouted out pretty well. Outside. So 2 men on for the Bombers. So now Olson is running. He's at second base. Miller at first. 2 outs, 1 ball. No strikes, 2 outs. Little outside. Ozzy wanted that strike. Umpire says not so fast. 2 balls, no strikes. Hunter Geary, good batter, good speed. Ozzy thrown over to Ibach. Olson back in time. So Geary played with Ozzy Egan for South High in the spring. Fouled it off. So a lot of these players know each other, practicing up here around the same times, but then also some of these guys playing together in the spring for high school ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike. Nice pitch. Outside corner. So Ozzy didn't get that strike earlier, came back with it and got it right there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got away from Rorik. Both runners will move up a bag. So Olson now stands at third, Miller at second. Hunter Geary trying to find a way to get him in. He's got a full count, so first base is open right now. Stein is on deck. A little high, walked him. So that'll make the bases loaded. Hudson Stein, the first baseman, coming up to bat. Coach Ibach going to go out and have a word with Ozzy and the team, making sure everyone knows what they're doing with 2 outs. So you take the easiest base more than likely. Don't have to throw it home. Take the easiest base, whatever way your momentum is going. Just a quick word. Important game for both teams. A little rivalry between sister teams, and then also seeding for the East tournament coming up, plus momentum going into the East tournament. So important game. No runs so far. So 2 outs. Fouled it back right here. That net wasn't there, we would have caught that ball. There have been 4 of us. We've all been running into each other trying to catch that one. So Stein the batter. Nice pitch. Ozzy Egan on that changeup. Wow, that looked nice. So no balls, 2 strikes. So his coaches say nothing too pretty here with 2 strikes and no balls. Nice pitch for Ozzy. A little inside. So when you get ahead with 2 strikes and no balls, nothing too pretty here for a couple at least. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stein not buying it. So shot over to Hansen. Couldn't hold it. That'll cost a run. So ball hit over to Andy Hansen. Couldn't get that one. So Stein will get on in an error. So he had a chance for it. He was thinking about running back over to third base. Couldn't quite handle that ball. So I'll bring up Joey Jager, right fielder. Strike. Rourke did a little bit of framing there, but I think that would have been a strike anyway. So Stein makes some contact, hits it decently hard. So Bombers' first run of the game. Ozzie Egan in a foot race is going to pass it over to Ortiz. Gets the third out. The damage was done. The first run of the game with the Bombers. Top of 6, they get the first run. It's now 1-0. They did leave behind 3 base runners. So the game is 1-0 midway through the 6th. Jets will be up to bat. Bottom of 6. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you. Fargo Post2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Tell your family and friends that we're out here. So the leadoff batter for the Jets, center fielder number 4, Michael Grensteiner, up to bat against Miller. There's a shot right there. He's on. Good timing for a hit. He's going to have to hold up there right over DeYoung. I think DeYoung's made 5 plays over there. This one just got over the top of his head. So good base hit for Grensteiner, put it over his head. I think DeYoung threw him out earlier in the game, so happy to get him back with that. So the Jets have their base runner on. Anthony Erickson up. Hit a long fly ball to left field last time up. Hit one out to Hunter Geary. Scouting him well, playing back pretty far in left field. Gonna throw over. Beckham fires it over to Stein. Not in time. Grensteiner back. Grensteiner has the new running mitt on there. Dislocated his finger here a couple of weeks ago. Back playing again. Has to play with the running mitt. Pitch to Erickson. Strike. Good inside strike there by Miller. Miller only had 53 pitches, so incredibly efficient right now, being in bottom of 6. Jets trying to find that equalizer. Bomber scoring at the top. Throw over. Grensteiner back. Miller to Stein. Anthony Erickson trying to get that big hit here. The Jets need him. Need to get that equalizer. Strike. Nice pitch. Or had Erickson fooled a little bit on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Miller throwing a good game here. Grensteiner getting off. Will Coach Boutin give him the steal sign? Not this time. Fouled it off. Erickson shaking his head. Wanted that pitch. Just sent it foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to make Miller work a little bit there. Threw a few more pitches. Been very efficient. Only 56 pitches. Grensteiner at first base. Anthony Erickson the batter. There's a shot over to the shortstop. He's going to go to Grents. He's going to get Grenzsteiner at second base. So 6-4 put out. Got the lead runner, Anthony Erickson, on a fielder's choice. So the ball was hit hard. Grenzsteiner got off right away. Hale made a nice play. Came to him fast, fired it over to second, got that lead runner. That brings up Ryan Ortez, first baseman. 0 for 2 today. Pop fly. Stein calls off the pitcher. This is my ball. He takes it in. F3. Stein, good defensive first baseman. So that'll be it for Ortez. So up next, pitcher number 7, Ozzie Egan. Ozzie trying to keep this inning alive. Jets need an equalizer here. Bombers scoring at the top of 6. Strike. Nice pitch by Miller. So Erickson at first base, a lot of speed. Guessing they won't steal him here with Ozzie up. As soon as Ozzie makes contact, Erickson will be moving fast. There's a strike. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Anthony Erickson at first. Ozzie Egan trying to help himself out here. It's a fly ball. It's in foul ball territory. Stein's on the run. Just misses it. Good attempt. It was over his shoulder. Bounced off his glove. He's mad at himself, but that was a tough one to pull in. He looked at it, went over his shoulder and couldn't quite pull it in. So tough one for Stein. It would have been a great catch had he pulled that one in. Ozzie Egan, a new life for him. People who have been there say the second is always better than the first. Gonna hit this one over to Bergerman. 4-3 put out. That's it for the Jets. They did get 1 hit, left 1 runner on. So after 6, the Bombers have 1. The Jets have 0. Bombers batting at the top of 7. Coming up, we'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Bombers up, top of 7, 1-0 game. As expected, good battle between brother or sister teams, however you look at it. Guys all know each other, so you know it's going to be a good battle. So Ozzie Egan, pitcher. Gephardt, center fielder's the batter. 0 for 2. A little outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Gephardt, good speed, center fielder. A little outside. So Ozzie Egan, one of the stars of the Jets last year in the East tournament and the state tournament, wanting that magic again this year, comes back with a strike, full count. Want your teams being at peak performance here coming into this week. So both teams looking for a little momentum. Outside walked him. So the Jets' philosophy and also the Bombers and Post 2 philosophy is they practice hard all through the season, maybe more than most teams. Get them peaking at the right time. So Coach Butaine's going to come out, have a talk with the team. Doesn't want anything to get out of hand. Behind 1-0, top of 7. Bombers have a runner on. So they are going to go to. They're going to go to. It looks like Jake Kennedy will be coming in. So it looks like Anthony Erickson is going to come in for the Jets. So Jake Kennedy is going to go over to third base, and Andy Hansen will be playing shortstop. And then Ozzie will go back to second base. So Jake Kennedy, who was playing DH, he'll now play third. Andy Hansen will play short. Ozzie Egan will go back to second. And the new pitcher, the third pitcher, will be Anthony Erickson. So that'll be it for Ozzie Egan. So Ozzie pitched 2 innings. He faced 11 batters, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, none of them earned. 2 walks, 1 strikeout. So Ozzie Egan, 47 pitches on the day and 25 for strikes. So did a nice job. No earned runs out there. So that'll bring up Anthony Erickson. So Anthony's been pitching a little bit more towards the end of the season. At the beginning of the season, they didn't pitch him a whole lot. Valuable at shortstop, so there's always that question about bringing in the shortstop to pitch, although it happens with lots of teams. Valuable at shortstop. I think he had probably maybe 5 putouts here in this game, so valuable over there. So Andy Hansen will have that job now. Jake Kennedy will be in at third base. Coming in, thinking possible bunt here for the Bombers. Bring him in, it's the batter. So Gephardt at first. Bring him in, the second baseman, 0 for 2. Joey Whalen, the third base coach. Might have given the bunt sign, we'll see. Sure enough, foul ball. He did give the bunt sign. Coach Joey Whalen giving some more signs there. Gephardt getting off a little bit further off first base. There's the pitch. Bunt attempt, foul ball. So got 2 tries out of 2 foul balls. Guessing he won't try it again here with 2 strikes. Never know. So no balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner for the Bombers at first is Gephardt. A little outside. Doesn't give him anything nice. No balls and 2 strikes. That's the first ball. Guessing nothing too nice on this pitch either. Gephardt getting off a little further. Coach Joey giving him some signs. He might be on the move here. Nope. It's a shot out to Dibert. Makes the catch. Took a look at it. Kind of missed it off the bat. Did a nice recovery there. Nice catch by Dibert. So Dibert gets the first out of the Bombers. So Brigham in is out. So that brings the leadoff batter up. number 8, the shortstop, Landon Hale. Landon 1 for 3. Gephardt at first. Wild pitch. Gephardt will make his way down to second base. That's where Coach Joey was trying to get him. Runner in scoring position. So Landon Hale trying to find that big hit. Gephardt fast at second base. So you have Kennedy in just in case there is a bunt. A little high. Two balls to Hale. No strikes, 1 out. Anthony Erickson. There's the strike. Brody Rourke giving the signs in. Outside. First base is open. Gephardt at second. 1 out. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Hale the batter. Shortstop. A lot of speed. Outside, walked him. So that'll bring Hale to first base. Gephardt's at second. That'll bring up number 10, third baseman, Jonah DeYoung. DeYoung 1 for 3 in the game today. Trying to find a way to get another run or two for the Bombers. A little outside. So Erickson being careful. These top of the order guys. DeYoung the batter. Made some nice plays at third base today. A little inside. Both batters will move up. So Gephardt at third, Hale at second. Make 2 balls. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. So corners in for the Jets. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. So there's a ball in the infield, and Gephardt does come in and a throw to home. There's a strike. Pitch on the outside, black part of the plate. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeYoung the batter. Anthony Erickson the pitcher. There's a nice pitch. Anthony Erickson comes back with 2 real nice strikes. Got DeYoung swinging. A little high heat there, outside corner. That brings up the designated hitter, Seth Egan. Seth got a hit in the first inning. Last time up against his brother Ozzie. Flew out to center field. So Anthony Erickson, the pitcher. 2 men on for the Bombers. Gephardt at third, Hale at second. Seth Egan, the batter. His brother Ozzie at second base. See if he'll hit one over to him. Nope, fouled it off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Thank you for all of you joining us. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Tell your family and friends we're out here on YouTube. It's all free. Plus you can listen into the game again tomorrow and throughout the week a few times if you want. Nice pitch by Anthony Erickson. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Seth Egan. Ozzie Egan at second, hoping he hits it to him. Wants to throw his brother out if he can. Outside pitch. Wasn't going to give him anything too nice there with only 1 ball. That would be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bombers trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Anthony Erickson, a senior for the Jets, outside. On senior night, trying to find a way to get this win. Good crowd tonight here at Jack Williams. If you're near, come on out, hang out with us. Concessions are rolling. Lots of fans having fun tonight. Seth, nice job with a full count. Protecting there, it was close. Don't let the umpire decide. Fouled it off. Good piece of hitting there for, or batting, I should say, there for Seth. Outside, walked him. So first base was open, so that'll load him up. So Gephardt at third, Hale at second, Seth Egan at first. Bring up number 7, the pitcher, Quinn Miller. Has a chance to help himself out here. I'm not sure if he put an extra across as part of his thing there, getting his mind right to go up and hit. He's 2 for 3 in the game, doing his job, pitching and batting today. There's a shot out to center fielder. Grensteiner has it measured, got him. Big out with the bases loaded. The Bombers will strand 3 runners there, or I'm sorry, 3 base runners there. So after the top of 7, it's Bombers 1, Jets 0. The Jets will come to bat at the bottom of 7, the last inning. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks a lot for joining us. Glad you're out there listening in. Tell your family and friends. It's on YouTube. Everything's free. Jake Kennedy is the designated. I take that back. He's now playing third base for the Jets. First batter. Shot out to the shortstop. Across the field. Got him. Landon Hale to Stein. 6-3 put out. Brings up the shortstop. Number 17, Andy Hansen. Andy trying to get things going here for the Jets. They're running out of time. Bottom 7 with 1 out. Got to find some base runners. The Jets aren't the kind of team that puts a lot of balls over the outfielders' heads, so they got to do some small ball, find a way to get their runners on. So first pitch to Andy Hansen, strike. Second pitch, a little high. Lincoln Dybert on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Andy Hansen had a big week. It's about a week ago now. Had a game where he had the tying hit and the winning hit. Hoping to bring some of that magic back right now here. Important part bottom of the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Quinn Miller 67 or 68 pitches. Very efficient. Good bit of pitching for him. It's a shot, foul ball. Good turn by Andy Hansen, just foul. Umpire lined up perfectly there, got a great eye on it there. Foul ball. Fouled it off. Andy Hansen is staying alive. It's close. You got to swing. Don't want the umpire to decide. All coaches say if it's close, you got to be swinging. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's too far outside. So that makes no full count. Andy Hansen 1 for 2. Jets need some base runners. They need Andy on. It's a fly ball out to right center. Gephardt has it measured. Has it. F8. Gephardt had it measured from the start. He's out there. Has some good range. Jaeger was in the neighborhood as well. Did his bit running over there. That brings up Lincoln Dibert. So there's 2 outs for the Jets. They need Dibert hitting. He's got another shot out to Gephardt. Looks like he hasn't measured and does. That's it. That's the ball game. Lincoln Dibert sends Gephardt back, but that's the ball game. So after 7, Bombers 1, Jets 0. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Jets in the bottom of 7. So that is it for the game. There will be another game played senior night, so 4 seniors will be introduced here in between the games, and there'll be a exhibition game here for the second one, but we'll still have it on live stream, so if you want to listen in, hope you do. Come back again and join us. So the final score, Bombers 1, Jets 0. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll be back in about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Thanks, everyone. Bye.